All right, guys, let's talk about the Rocky Raccoon 100. Okay, so if you guys don't want to watch this video, there's going to be a lot of spoilers. You guys probably have seen some stuff from Strava, on Instagram, and other things, but if you guys just follow me on YouTube, you guys won't know how the race goes unless you go check it out over there. But if you guys don't want to watch this one, you guys can wait for the video. And that's probably going to come out this week. And, you know, I do have channel memberships. And one of the things that I said on the channel memberships is that they get first look at the videos. And I haven't been doing that. And they have been supporting me over there. So I'm going to do it for this video. But it will be released publicly after those two members have watched it. Or if you guys want to support the channel, it does help me to sign up for more races. It helps me to buy more camera gear, more lights, all that fun stuff. So if you guys want to support me by becoming a channel member, that would be appreciative. And you guys can watch the video first before anybody else does. So go ahead, check the links down below to become a channel member. I would appreciate that. But again, it's gonna be out publicly after everybody watches it over there. So let's talk about the race. And again, this is gonna be a spoiler alert for the race. I did not finish the race. I DNF'd. You guys saw what I did. I was scared of the rain the whole time. And I actually did the race back in 2018 where it rained a lot. I think the week before for the 100 milers, it rained like pretty much what it was this time. But from what I've heard from everybody, the course conditions was the worst it's ever been for Rocky Raccoon 100. And I'm telling you, from the first out, like you just left the start line about maybe a quarter of a mile or not even a quarter mile, you're already in the thick of it. Like the ground is already saturated, and with all the runners stepping on it, each loop it got worse and worse and worse. So whenever we did walk on the grass, we made divots in there with our feet, and it just sucked your shoes out. It sucked the soul out of your body. It sucked your energy out too. But I think that that race was going to be tough regardless, and this definitely made it a little bit more tougher. The course conditions were crazy, and you know, for my race, I trained for this race, and I thought that I could go through any conditions and just do my race. And I made a few mistakes. I'll definitely make a video about the mistakes I made. After I release the official video about it, I'll tell you my big mistakes that I did. And I did make mistakes that I think that were actually really detrimental to my race, because if those didn't happen, I might have been able to finish. But the course was horrible. I'm telling you guys, like there was the river crossings that there's no way your feet could not get wet. Even with my waterproof socks, the water was up to my knees, up to my hips. You couldn't jump over the water. You couldn't go to the side, because if you went over the side, that part's saturated too, and it's just muddy over there. Sometimes actually going through the water was the best option. But I really don't want to make too many excuses, because it does sound like this is all excuses for the race, but the course was a tough course. I don't think I can underestimate how tough it was for me out there, especially with the clay. There was clay that was slippery. I don't think anybody with any kind of traction, maybe the shoes that I had, the VJ shoes, that might have been the best option for that clay, but again, those aren't that comfortable. You were slipping around on the clay. I actually fell down during the race because of the clay and all the water, man. The water was everywhere. I think the course was probably, I wouldn't say 80% like muddy, but I think that it was like 60-70% muddy. Like it was mud everywhere, and then the roots were there too. Lots of things. But again, I think that it all comes down to my training. Like I know I can't prepare for that weather unless I really go out and train in a river and just run up and down there, because literally the whole race, my feet were wet. You couldn't get around not having wet feet. And surprisingly, my feet held up pretty good. Today, I am feeling some soreness, some delayed onset muscle soreness too. Like the first night, I couldn't bend my knee. That was really sore. Today, the bottom of my feet are hurting. My ankle's swelling a little bit, my right. And yeah, like it was a tough race. I don't even know where I'm going to go with this video, but this is just pure thoughts about the race and how it went. I do want to say thank you to everybody that was out there and everybody who supported me here on the Goku Runner channel. I know you guys wanted me to finish the race, but you know, the reality of the thing is it was a tough one, and I think only 35-40% of the people finished the race, probably 30, close to 30. I think it was 130 people finished the race out of 400. So it was a tough one, and not that many people got 80 miles, and I got 80 miles. You'll see that in the video. That's how far I got. I did end up missing cutoffs for the last loop. I did not ask the race director if I could go on, which I'm kind of regretting today, but you know, the official cutoff was 8:15. I got there around 8:26, 8:23, and it is what it is. I tried my hardest out there, guys. I got your messages, I got your videos, and each one of those were so crazy and so nice. You guys believed in me. You guys thought that I could do it, and I thought I could do it too. Y'all told me that I was an inspiration to y'all, and I don't take that lightly. I think I'm just a regular guy going out there trying to do my best to do crazy things, and this one hurt. I was pretty saddened after the race that I didn't complete the 100 miles. Like, I trained hard for this race, and maybe I could have trained to go faster. Maybe I could have done a lot of things, and we'll talk about that in another video. I just want to show y'all the first reaction of after the race, and this is it. You know, I'm sorry I let you guys down. I wish that I could have finished the race. It was just tough out there, and I think mentally I checked out at points, and I needed to go harder. I needed to push myself, and that's one of the things that I didn't do. And I need to train myself to push myself to go harder for other 100 milers. Despite the weather, despite the rain, there was mental factors too. Like, I believe that I could have pushed myself harder to finish that race, even though it was hard. It was hard, and other people said it was the hardest Rocky that they've ever done. And other people who've done ultras in other places said that was one of the hardest ultras that they've done. But I could have went harder, and I'm still proud. 80 miles, you know, 250-pound Jeremy, 250-pound Goku runner. He got that far. I heard your voices in your videos when you told me to keep pushing on, and you'll see in the video that got me to keep pushing on. Relentless forward progress was the goal, and I think I did that. And yeah, 100 miles. I'll come back to Rocky Raccoon, and I'm gonna finish it. But as far as Rocky Raccoon 100 2024, I DNF'd. I'll have to come back, and we'll do this all over again. It's going to be a nice series. I'm going to come back and do Rocky Raccoon 100. We had a bunch of people do it, a bunch of first-timers that tried to attempt it. From our GTS group, we had Brent. He's done a whole bunch of 100-milers. He finished that race, you know, in epic fashion. We had Javier, young kid. Doesn't really run with a group, but he does run in our area. So he finished his race too, and then everybody else DNF but Chris Heisner. He's a big man like me, and I was proud of him for doing that. I'm proud of everybody out there that stepped out and, you know, attempted that course, especially with those conditions. Roots, clay, rock, cold feet. So, you know, keep chasing your dreams. I'm not done. This is not the end of 100 miler Goku. I'm going to come back to Rocky Raccoon and finish that course in 2025. That's the deal. That's the deal I'm making with y'all. Chase the hard things. If you chase the easy things, they come easy. The hard things don't come easy, but you will be changed after the hard things. And Rocky Raccoon 2024 was definitely hard, and I'm not done yet. 2025 Rocky, I'm coming for you. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this one. A little bit of ramble about Rocky Raccoon and everything. Again, I appreciate all of y'all for y'all support in the messages, in the videos y'all sent me. I appreciate that. I took that with all my heart, and I appreciate all y'all. So thanks for continuing to watch this channel, Goku Runner. I'm just a regular guy hoping to do incredible things that people may not think I could do. There's a lot of haters out there, but there's a lot of supporters out there like y'all. That keeps me relentlessly pushing forward to keep making videos, to keep running, and to keep moving forward. All right, guys, that's going to be it. I don't know what else to say. See you guys next one. Peace.